Hey, what's up guys? It's Jeff Crane. I'm sitting here at a nondescript mechanic shop and I kind of want to share my experience with you. Over an hour ago, I showed up to help a buddy out so I can get his car registered because he moved in from out of state for his emissions and safety. So I showed up to the prescribed car place that my buddy wanted me to go to, and lo and behold, the two people who are licensed to actually do those permits were both at lunch. Okay, so that's number one. So he said they will be back exactly in an hour. So I come back. He seemed like a really, really nice guy. He's a local businessman, so I'm going to give him a break. So I'm going to come back instead of going to his competition. I come back, and 30 minutes into waiting, I notice through the window that everybody's huddled around a car that's not my car, talking about it. And I go out there to get my wallet out of the car, and lo and behold, the car's just idling, doing nothing. So I had two choices. I could sit back inside and not say a word, or I could say something to the guy. So he walks in and I say, hey, listen, man, I've been here for over an hour and a half. And I would just like to feel like I'm important. I'm the only customer in this entire place. And you're sitting around huddling, having a conference about somebody else's car while my car was idling in the parking lot. And then he made a fatal mistake. He started making excuses that he needed to move a few cars around and this, and that. All he had to do was say, dude, I'm so sorry, you're absolutely right. The first strike against him was you don't send two people at the same time when they have the only license to do this job. You're out of work, you're out of business. So let this be a lesson to anybody who has a small business. Somebody comes knocking on your door, you've spent all that time and money and energy building your brand, building your customer base, doing advertising so that person can walk in your front door. You should have a robe and soft fuzzy slippers and call me by yes or no, sir, and better have a mint waiting on my chair when I go into this mechanic's place, versus saying, listen, you know what? We're out of business for an hour. Why don't you come back? Oh, and when you do come back, you're not going to feel valued. You're going to feel like you can just sit there and we can do whatever we want with all of our buddies' cars, put new fancy 20-inch wheels on them, while your car's sitting out there and you have time to waste. I know it sounds like I'm ranting, but guys, I'm telling you, I go to businesses all the time, and it's astounding how they can still be in business. Please don't do this in your business. And if you do see somebody do this, say something. Because I'm going to tell you something. This guy, as nice as he is, I'm never coming back. And I'm not going to tell you who the place is because I don't want to, make this a personal thing. But he's not going to have any business if he doesn't change his attitude. Hope this helps, guys. Let those people know, man, if they're wasting their time and money, there's options. And we'll go somewhere else. And guess what? I'm never coming back here.